Pretty good, huh?
Yeah.
Yeah, that's about 35 tracks of cello, violin. What I did is I sent a sample to Brian Chan and his brother Caleb. They are excellent cellist and violinist, respectively. And they kind of have perfect pitch, so they don't even, I don't think they even read my notes. They just hear it and add a lot of flavor, and they do a good job, so. So Grand Pre is located on the, I guess you would call it the western side of Nova Scotia, and it is on the Minas Basin, which is basically the inside of the Bay of Fundy, which is highest tides in the world. It's a place that was settled very early. It's got a lot of history. There's a UNESCO World Heritage, World Historic Site, just right in our backyard.
His Aunt Leslie said, hey, we have this family home in Grand Pre, which Matt and I kind of only loosely understood. He hadn't been here since he was 7 years old. She said, it's open, and I'm having to commute to take care of this property, and I would love it if you guys wanted to come and live here indefinitely. And Matt and I looked at each other, we're like, we're not moving to Nova Scotia forever, that would be crazy. But between the drive from the wedding back to our home, we decided that we were gonna move, and what if we just did it temporarily? First memory of arriving was basically coming down the 101 at sunset and seeing in the distance Blomidon, which is just this beautiful, picturesque landscape, and it literally took my breath away.
There was a celebration when we got here between the Mi'kmaq, the indigenous people, and the Acadians, who were the original folks who lived here. They were playing these drums, and the drums were sort of reverberating off the trees in the backyard, and thinking about the Acadians being forced to move constantly because they wouldn't, give in to the demands of, colonial conquest. Obviously our life is a choice, but we've been moving around, and we have this invitation to stay and to put roots into a community that has been here for a long time.
Gotta follow your brother.
Matt's sister was with us at the time, and she said that his grandma was known for this phrase that she said, "Look at the view!" So we were all just kind of screaming, "Look at the view," and we've been doing that almost every day since we've been here.
So my grandparents started Grand Pre Pottery, which was a little pottery collective. They had students, taught classes, and they did that in the 70s and 80s. And actually, traveled and had their pottery featured in different places. Here's some wheels, right? A little foot pedal to go. Electric, very fancy. Some cool, just like handmade stuff that's, never finished. Lots of seconds. Here's all the different, I don't know what you call it, glaze finishes. So they were very famous for their mugs. These are really good coffee mugs. And then, it's a barn, so there's a big upstairs, which is really just storage for, I don't know, different generations of family members. So I think most of the songs came out in 2 weeks or so. Just kind of the residual mania from traveling on the road for 2 months to get here. I needed something to do, and my mind was awake, and I had things to write about, all these experiences we had on the road, and then it was about 6 months of recording them and arranging them and trying to make them sound good.
It also provided us this really cool opportunity to really reconnect with the other side of Matt's family that we didn't know super well, which has been really wonderful. We've also really connected with our neighbors while we've been here, which has been a really new experience for us, having been always been renters, and in knowing we're going to leave, not putting down roots, but being here, even though we knew we were going to leave, it's kind of in this country lifestyle. It's kind of impossible to avoid people on your left and your right, and we really built these wonderful friendships with our neighbors that we're really going to miss. So Matt's aunt she's always had this home open to all family members and has had people coming through here. I think we're always kind of up for an adventure and we're up for anything, but we didn't realize that we were going to come here and that it was really going to change everything for us. She is so matter of fact about it, like, oh yeah, that's just what you do for family. But she's been so incredibly generous with us and with our family. And Leslie, we appreciate you, and we're so thankful for having come here and for the opportunity that it's given our family and the way that it helped us grow as a family and as individuals.
Tice, sun-dried, cheese and chive.
Yes, thank you. You guys on chart, all on track to make it out here?
We're probably behind, but you know,
We expected it.
I won't hold it.
I've enjoyed having these guys up here. Anyway, it's emotional. It's been really nice meeting these guys and spending time with them. In the past, when I met them, it's always been like at a family function or a wedding or something. But we've had some time just to hang out, talk about important stuff and silly stuff, and I'm gonna miss them.
We're just gonna do the hugs and the wish you well, and we're gonna stay in touch.
Bye, Scawthorns.
Bye, Scawthorns. Bye.
Bye, Great Granny.
Bye, Great Granny.
Bye, Great Granddad.
Bye, Great Granddad. Right. Bye, Great Granny.
By Tangle Garden.
Bye, Blomidon.
Bye. Bye, Tingle Garden.
Bye, Tangle Garden.
Bye, Blomidon.